Wonderful. And I guess, when was it where you started to realize this connection between your spiritual interest in music? Was that always there from the beginning of when you started your music journey, or was that more when you felt a certain level of personal growth and personal confidence in what you were finding?
When I first started my musical journey, I was 12 going on 13, and it was just fun. It was, I was traveling and meeting new people, and it was just more so fun for me. I didn't really start. I remember when to incorporate my own personal story into my music until I started going through my first little heartbreaks, and then when I had my daughter, by that time I had been through a few things, and I was really focused on putting my real story and my personal story into the music. And as you get older, the more things that you go through. So obviously having my daughter was a spiritual experience. So I started, making songs about that and just my love for her. And then when my brother passed in 2012, that was probably like the most pivotal moment in my life, but also in my, music, because I had so much to express, and it was soul changing, you know what I mean? It was something that really reworked my whole being and my whole perception of life and, family and love and all of these things. And so as I started trying to figure out my emotions and how I felt about losing the closest person to me, I started, like self-medicating and trying to escape and like trying to forget about it. And then obviously I'm like really small, and I'm also just really sensitive. And so that took a toll on me for sure, like mentally, physically, spiritually. And having a daughter and watching as she got older, it was, I recognized the responsibility of having, a whole human being that I was really solely responsible for, feeling physically and mentally not all there because of how I had been trying to heal myself with these substances. I realized, okay, that's probably not the best way to get through this. And so, throughout my life, I've read books about meditation, and I've, tried it and all these things. But once I got to that point where I really was like, okay, this is like a life or death situation, then I really, really got into it. And, my music is just a reflection of me and what I'm going through at that time. And so, for the past several years, that's what I've been going through, trying to heal and just evolve and ascend and, be my highest form of myself. And so, yeah, I don't know if that answers it. Did I stray from the question?
No, you answered
okay.
it. You answered
okay.
it. I want to be honest with you that sitting here listening to you, it's transforming internally for me. Like it's wonderful to hear you think through and hear about reflecting on pivotal moments in your life, because none of them sound easy, and you're going through them so young. And so to hear you actually share them in this way, I'm hoping that everyone who's listening and watching right now is feeling the same way, that they're feeling like they can reflect on their own life and find how these moments have made them stronger or made them more reflective or more meditative or more introspective. Because as you said, all of these things that are happening are just trying to help us learn something and help us find something more about ourselves.
Right.